All right, welcome back to the Peace and Progress podcast, episode whatever. I don't know. Today, I wanted to do something fun, a little bit different. We're going to do a Q&A. And I actually posted in the stories on the podcast page, on the Instagrams. And I got no questions. So, I came up with my own. But we have two ways of doing it. So, two ways of doing it. Let's get spicy. So we could do Let's Get Deep. We could play this game. Or I got questions that I printed out right here.
We'll do the questions.
You want to do the Let's Get Deep?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get deep. Let me open it. You want me to shuffle them?
I think they're shuffled.
Oh. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick Q&A, like 20, 25 minutes. And I'm going to pick 10 questions, and you're going to pick 10 questions. And we're just going to answer them, and then that's it. We're just going to keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it lighthearted. Something to do before the holidays. So I would say there's only 3 categories. There's deep, deeper, and then icebreakers. So I would say probably pick...
I got a couple from each one.
I would say like 4 deep, and then 4 deepers, and then maybe like 2 icebreakers or something like that. What do you think?
That's fine.
Cool. All right, let's do that. So I'm going to give you... I'll give you that deep pack. I'll take a deep pack.
Icebreakers, as if I don't know. That should be the quiz, though, is if it's the icebreaker, if I can answer for you.
Why would you answer for me?
Because I know you so well that, like, I could answer it myself.
Okay, hold on. Actually, I got to check real quick to make sure that it's recording because I actually forgot if I recorded it.
Please hold.
Yeah, we good. Okay, so you want to do the icebreakers because why?
See if we can answer them for each other.
Okay, so we're going to pick 2 from the deep and then 2, or how many are you going to pick?
4 from deeper and deep.
Okay.
And then 2 from the icebreakers is fine.
Okay. I'm going to shuffle it just so the people know that I'm not like picking these at like...
I just picked them randomly in the pile.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I just want people to know that this isn't like scripted. I'm not scripting.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, where's the icebreaker ones then?
Icebreakers. Right here. Okay, so you picked 4 of each?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're going to give me 2 of those?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to pick 4. But what if they're not good?
Then we'll choose another one.
Okay. Because some of these are kind of dumb, to be honest with you.
They are, and some of them are like...
And some of them aren't even that deep.
Not appropriate for my ears.
This isn't for minors.
Okay, so... which one do you want to start with?
Well, do you want to go first, or you want me to go first? I would say start with the icebreakers, because I feel like that, again, it's like what the intent is to break the ice. All right, so I got 4 of those.
Yeah, see, like I know this one for you.
So we're going to ask each other the icebreakers and then answer them? Or what?
Well, this one's not going to work, I think. Let's just say, okay, so this one is, what clubs and extracurriculars were you involved in during high school?
0.
That's why I already knew that.
Okay, my turn, or are you going to ask me another one? You're going to switch it?
Oh, okay, I got 2 good ones for
Okay,
you.
good. Go ahead.
Okay.
You ask me one.
Okay. What was your most memorable birthday gift or surprise?
Ooh. Most memorable? I don't know if it's a gift, but I feel like my Sweet 16 was probably the most. Because I got to go, for those that don't know, we took a limo.
Mm-hmm.
We were together.
Yeah.
So that's another reason. It was so memorable because we were together.
Okay, so
we took a limo to Studio City. Oh, City Walk.
City Walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had like lunch or something at the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
Gift though? Gift. I don't know.
Well, hold on. I don't know if you know about this, but your mom called me. So we were 16.
What did she call you?
Actually, I was 15. Stop. And told me that she wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I thought she was getting me a car, by the way. I think I told you that.
Oh.
I was so bummed on my Sweet 16. I legit thought it was a car.
Yeah.
But I got a car right after that, so it was all good.
She called me and told me that she wanted to do, this for you. She came up with the whole thing and said she was
You're going to make this episode way over 20 minutes, but go ahead.
Okay. Said she was going to, worry about the limo. I just needed to invite, your friends. And so that's how that
Well, that wasn't hard to do. There was about 6 of them.
But did you know that I was the one who invited your friends?
Yeah,
and
I
your
think you
mom?
told me that.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I think you told me that.
Okay, so do you want to go then? Icebreaker?
Yeah, but this one is so stupid, so hold on.
Okay.
Because it's like, I already know the answer to it. That's dumb, too. God, these are so... See, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of these are... Oh, okay, here's a good one. I'm going to get rid of that one. What's the weirdest gift you've ever received?
The weirdest?
Yeah. Oh, what's the weirdest gift you've given or received?
Oh. Oh, gosh.
That was a deep, I think. I think I chose deep. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Okay, next one. Where's the most unusual place you've fallen asleep?
The most unusual?
Mm-hmm. I know mine.
Probably like the movies. It's not that unusual.
Mine was in the terminal at Bora Bora when we were in Tahiti.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Literally in like...
You were like planking.
Fold-out
pretty
chairs?
much, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Ask me.
Okay.
The other one.
Would you rather that I cooked you dinner or pick up groceries? If you
Pick up
could
groceries,
if
what do
you
you mean?
could choose between the two, would you rather I cooked you dinner or if I went to go buy the groceries?
You already go buy the groceries. I'm confused.
Right, but would you rather I cook a meal or do that errand for you? Like, what kind of person are you? Are you the kind of person I already know? Well, okay.
Wait,
I already
what?
know.
What's my answer then?
Go get the groceries.
No, cook me dinner.
Oh.
That's more meaningful. Use more thought behind it. You gonna ask me another one?
No, we'll keep going. Okay, so then go.
Okay, here's my last icebreaker. Ready?
Okay.
And then we'll get into the deep and then deeper to finish it out. Do you
Okay.
believe in any conspiracy theories?
Yeah,
Which
for
one?
sure.
Which one?
Oh, the probably the biggest one is that Marilyn Monroe didn't kill herself. She didn't overdose.
That is so left field. That is not at all what I thought you were gonna say.
Like, that's just like the tip of the iceberg. Like that one's just like a obvious.
Pun intended. Because it's an icebreaker question. Tip of the iceberg. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's a conspiracy theory you believe in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not at all what I thought.
She was
murdered.
Yeah, taken care of. Okay. If you could pick one movie title to describe your life, what would it be and why?
One movie title to describe my life?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The only thing I could think is I was just gonna say Forgetting Sarah Marshall because it's my favorite movie. That doesn't describe my life
to
though.
Do with your life.
Well, he's in
This is like a
Hawaii
movie.
and he's gets Mila Kunis. Hello.
How about just go with it?
Nah, that's no.
No?
Mila Kunis?
Okay. Jennifer Aniston?
Over,
it's
not
the
over
people
Mila
who are
Kunis.
in the movie. It's just the title of the
I want to
movie.
be in that movie.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Here's a deep question. What's the best trip we've ever taken and why? Oh, I got a good one here.
That one's tricky because obviously we've taken a few good trips. Probably Paris, I would say, when we went to France.
Because of the hop on, hop off bus.
Yes, when Jeff and I, when we went to France, we were with your mom and Mark and Jacob, and we were already engaged at this point. And I think it was Mark, right? Had asked.
Oh, I was like, we were already engaged when we went to Paris?
No, it was like one of our last couple days of the trip. And
That's so irrelevant to the story, but go ahead.
It is.
No, I'm
you need to
saying
know
this part that
What?
he said, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
we
gonna spoil it.
both said the hop on hop off bus, which was just like a tour bus that we did.
He said
after.
of the trip, though. That was part of the trip. The engagement was just like that was a bonus.
Well, we both said it, so
I
I
know.
mean, it's
I
no
know.
fault on
Yeah.
either one
And
of
then
us.
here we are 10 years later. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. That was okay. Go ahead.
What's the best career advice you've ever heard?
The best career advice? It's not really career advice, but it's just general advice. I think the best advice that I've ever heard is what if it works out better than you could have imagined?
There you go.
That was the best advice.
Yeah, that's good for being self-employed for sure, because obviously
I
there's
think
a
that's
lot
just
of
general advice because a lot of people tend to not, out of fear of whatever,
right.
do something. And it's like, or mostly out of fear of it not working out.
Mm-hmm.
It's either that or being judged. But then it's just like, you got to look at the other side too. It's like, what if it works out better than you thought?
Yeah.
Anyway, this is kind of dumb. Name one thing you've been wanting to do but have been putting off.
I don't know. I mean, I guess like go get a facial.
Okay.
How many holidays have passed where you've told me, "Okay, I'll pay for a facial, just schedule it." And I just don't.
That's literally you with everything.
I
How many
know.
times did you have to go get a Louis that I finally blindfolded you and took you down to the mall
Yeah.
and said, "Kay, we're buying a Louis today." That's what you do with everything. I'm going to go do this. Except for getting your nails done. That's it.
I've been trying to make it a priority. You know, I don't go that often. I go
It is a
every
priority.
3 weeks, but
It
it's
is a
just
priority.
it's
It's
just
self-care.
yeah, just a little like I said, I don't go, too often, but it's just an hour to myself. It makes me feel better kind of thing.
The
And
nails?
having them done, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know if you meant that or the facial.
No, the facial is very nice too, but I'll get there in the new year.
Okay. Go
Okay.
ahead.
See, this one I already know the answer to, but we can still say it. Oh, well, let's see if you answer what I think you're going to answer. Is there a place where you're a regular customer?
Yeah, there's a lot of places that I'm a regular customer.
What's the one that comes to mind? The first one that comes
McKenna.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say that or In-N-Out.
Okay. McKenna, what's your favorite drink from McKenna?
Depends on what it is. Right now it's seasonal, so the cookie butter.
I don't think cookie butter is a seasonal drink though, because you were getting it.
I don't think your opinion is very. I think it's very judgy.
No, I'm just saying you were getting it before it was Christmas.
That's when they released it. I just got it when they released it. I don't know.
No, I think it's been here. I think it's one of those things like I think they have the cookie butter year round, but it's on their menu for like seasonal.
Okay,
But
so
like
then the Taylor.
peppermint or pumpkin spice, they only have.
The Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Between us, I'm curious, who is more organized?
Oh, that's tricky. We're organized because you would say you,
1,000%.
and I would say me
1,000% no.
because we're organized in different ways. And I know when you touch my things and you move my things, I have a place for everything.
That's because you never
It's
touch
like
and move your things.
Organized chaos.
How would you not know?
Like the other day, I went somewhere and I came back, and in the bathroom, my perfume was all like moved. I think
Mhm.
you forgot to put it back, but
No, I didn't.
my
That's how I put
perfume
it
was
back.
on the sink. You
Oh,
went to-
I might have forgot. Yeah, that.
Yeah, and then everything else was like pushed into the corner. And it's
Okay,
like,
but let's be open and transparent now. Your top of your dresser is literally collecting dust because you don't move anything.
well, it's collecting dust because I have so many picture frames up there, and I don't have a better way to
So
display
bringing
those.
it back to my point is like when I move stuff because you don't ever move that stuff.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the way the picture frames are is I don't want to move them and then not know how they go and then not have them all fit the same. I should just take a picture of them and then do it, but
I have ADD. OCD. That's more OCD.
yes.
Okay,
I
go
would
ahead.
agree. Okay, I'm going to change this one a little bit. What is your favorite hobby besides working out?
My favorite hobby besides working out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Honestly, that's probably not even my favorite hobby. That's just what I do. I just do it.
I don't even like it.
I hate it. I don't know. Honestly, like Jax has been asking me to draw things more recently, and I kind of like enjoy that
You're really good at
because
it. I know you don't believe either one of us, but I think you're really good at it.
it's allowing me to like spend time with him, but also like do stuff that challenges me. Because for me, with like the anxiety and like my ADD and stuff, it like forces me to sit and focus on what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't like I don't get distracted because I'm so focused on that. Like I can't pay attention to anything else, as opposed to like if I'm personal training, if I'm training somebody or
Mhm.
even myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if I'm doing the social media thing, like I've done it so frequently and for so long that I can tend to multitask and do
Mhm.
other things while I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
With drawing, I can't do that. I have to just sit and focus on what I'm doing, because even like I was gonna say reading, even though I don't do that often. I want to get back to it, but my ADD with reading is like I can tend to trail off in my mind while I'm reading
Mm-hmm.
and then be thinking of something completely different. And then I've gone
Right.
like 6 pages and I'm like, I don't even know what I read. So probably drawing.
So the next time you wake up in the middle of the night,
Shut.
I'm gonna say, "Here's a piece of paper and a pencil. Draw me Mickey Mouse."
That's if you wake up. Draw me Mickey Mouse. If you could start your own business, what would it be and why?
Oh, this is a good one.
I like
Okay.
that one.
So this is so like,
Somebody's been pondering this question.
yeah, so left field, but I would love to have like a kids boutique.
Wow, this is the first time that's been out there.
Yeah,
You're manifesting it now. You have to do it now because it's out there.
right. I just feel like, especially for boys,
Okay,
but
wait. Specify what a boutique is though. Like a pop-up,
just like a shop, like
a store,
a store. Yeah,
an actual store
yeah.
called what?
I don't know, but
That's part of the what would it be?
yeah, that's what it would just be, a kids boutique. I
It
don't know.
would just be called Kids Boutique.
No, I'd have to think of like a cute little catchy name. But with with boys clothes, it's so hard to find like cute boys clothes. And I feel like even the girls clothes, there's only so many places that you can go anymore. And a lot of times people buy like unique stuff online, but it would be cool to have like a store, you know.
Okay, so we're manifesting this. We're gonna hold you accountable now.
Right. Quit my corporate job and just
Why do you have to quit your corporate job? I'm literally running a podcast while I'm being a personal trainer and still making shirts on the side and doing social media.
I don't know.
See, this is going back to your whole conversation about like the facial thing and like putting things off when the time is right.
Yeah, no, it's
The
just
time is
like
never going to be right. You got to
no.
just do it. Because what's going to happen? Because you're very much this type of person. I don't know. People always say type A, type B. I don't even know what that means. But you're the type of person that like have things that you want to do, but you continuously put them off, just like the facial. And you always say, you have a bad habit of doing that. I have a bad habit on the other side where people criticize me for doing too many things
Mm-hmm.
because I have this belief that like I can do it and be successful at it. And if I'm not, then at least I know that I'm not.
Yeah, it's
Like you have to
yeah,
convince
yeah.
me, you have to convince me that I'm not going to be able to make it work. And the only way
Right.
that
No, I
you're going to
do.
convince me of doing that is allowing me to just do it and figuring
Yeah.
it out for myself.
No, I have a
Whereas
huge fear of failure.
I don't think that's what
You
it
don't
is.
think so?
I think you have a bigger fear of being judged.
No, I don't think it's that. It's a failure.
It's a fear of being judged because what's going to happen if you fail? What's the worst that's going to happen?
I could lose a bunch of money, whatever money I pour into
Then
it.
it's a learning lesson.
Yeah, see, that's where we're different.
Wow. But we've had this conversation per that last podcast that we just did. It's like all of
Yeah,
these things
we'll
that you
see.
want to do, you can't take it with you anyway. So what's the
Right.
point? Who cares?
Right.
Go all in.
Okay.
That's the only way to know. Anyway, okay.
What do you think happens after death?
Is that really a question? We're on
Yeah.
deeper now?
Deeper.
I have a really good one, but I can't ask this to you on this podcast. But I do want to know. what do I think happens after death? I think this is actually an interesting topic. This is definitely going to be more than 20 minutes. But in short, now that we've been going to church, and I kind of touched on that in the last episode that we did, but getting more into like that spiritual and religious side of things, I think that, but just to clarify here, I think that your physical body, and I'll explain why I think this in a second. I think that your physical body stays here on earth, and I think that your soul goes on to what we believe is heaven. Nobody truly knows, because obviously nobody's been alive and dead at the same time to come back and tell you, but I started getting into like near-death experience accounts, and it was more for like a comfort and a peace of mind thing, because it's very easy, I feel like, to fake it, and I'm not saying that everybody was, but the reason I think that is because I truly believe that, like, if it just in short, just to sum this up, if we were supposed to be here, there would be no reason that we would die. Like, why are we here in the first place? I believe that this is supposed to be like a journey to where we're ultimately supposed to go. Not a journey. I think that this is supposed to be like a short stop on our journey of where we're ultimately supposed to end up, because it's just too coincidental that we would just end up here and then just die. Like, what's the point of that? Why wouldn't we just be our souls and then live forever that way? Like, there's a reason why we're here, and then we have to die in order to go where we're supposed to go. I think that we were meant to only be here for a short time.
Yeah, which we actually, I mean, I don't know if you were listening, but the other day Jax had asked a question similar to that, like, what happens to you after that? And it was so sudden and, like, obviously, like, took me off guard, caught me off guard, but that's basically how I answered. And then I never got the opportunity to, like, ask you, like, what you thought of my answer. Because he's only 8, and so not to, like, confuse him anymore on what we believe, but that was basically what I explained to him. So
right. No, I agree. I agree with that. Where's all the deepers, though? Go ahead. You can ask me one.
Right here. There's a whole pack.
Yeah, I know, but these are open.
Oh.
There's one in here I can't ask you on here.
Is this?
Well, yeah. Here, unless you want to answer it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. What is the biggest deal breaker in a significant other?
Wow.
What's your biggest red flag?
I literally have, what's a non-negotiable for you in a relationship? So you answer that one first, and then I'll answer yours. What's a non-negotiable for you in a relationship?
A non-negotiable for a man like if we weren't married and I was still single, like, what is non-negotiable?
Yeah. Like, what wouldn't you settle for?
A man who didn't know how to, like, lead, I guess.
Well, I guess that I do then, because we ended up married. Or you've just been lying to me for 10 years?
No, I think that's one of your characteristics that I've noticed I've noticed it more, I should say, within, how, like, the last few years as the boys are getting bigger, because there's been bigger decisions and things like that. And, I don't know. I believe in, like, the man is the head of the household kind of thing. And obviously,
Do you?
I do, but I think obviously we communicate, and, like, I'm not your, like, subordinate or anything like that, but I do believe in a man leading his family.
I believe in that too. Hence why I do 400,000 things a day. Just trying to make it for the fam.
Yeah. Okay.
What was your question, though? I never answered yours. Yours was similar. What's your biggest red flag?
Deal breaker, yeah.
In a relationship?
In a significant other. I mean,
honestly, for me, probably just, like, pure laziness. No, like, literally, like, no desire to even do anything. Like, you have no aspirations, no goals, like, you don't do anything. Like, you're just straight lazy. I don't know why. Do you feel like, did I just call you out?
I don't know. Are you trying
I
to?
feel like I wouldn't have wasted 10 years of my life if that was the case.
Yeah.
Pick it up, though. No, I'm kidding. Okay, which characteristic of my personality do you admire the most and why?
Um, Probably like your perseverance and your drive. Like you're talking about how you do so many things and like it just your willingness to be like, well, I'm just gonna try it.
Yeah, even though you try and talk me out of it like 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you end up being like, you know what? Oh, good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice.
What's one thing I don't know about you? Probably nothing. That's not really.
Yeah, probably nothing. I don't know. Okay, let me ask you while you're getting a new one. This is my third one, by the way.
Okay.
What's the most embarrassing thing I've done in front of you?
The most embarrassing thing you've done?
I don't feel that's probably a bad question because I don't feel like at this point I can even embarrass you.
When we were getting married. And you were so nervous. And you were standing at the altar like this, like with your eyes so big.
That's embarrassing?
No, it's embarrassing. That's the only thing I could think of.
I was trying not to throw up or pass out or both, dude. I kept hearing horror stories of people like locking their knees and passing out.
That's what they told us before. Just make sure you don't lock your knees. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you were like, well, why not?
Yeah, I was like, what does that do? Do I need to try something? No, but like, yeah, it wasn't because like people were joking that like I was like getting cold feet, joking. But I think everybody knew that that wasn't the case. I just was trying not to like pass out or throw up or both at the same time.
What is your most unpopular opinion?
What is my most unpopular opinion?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that means. Ask that differently.
Well, okay, so this is what I would think you would say is that you can't outwork a bad diet. Like
No.
nobody wants to hear that kind of thing.
I don't know. My most unpopular opinion?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. Ask me something else. Is that 3 or 4 for
I
you?
don't know at that point. Go ahead, ask it one more. Nope.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is just a stupid one. What slang have I picked up from you?
A slang picked up from me.
Probably nothing. I don't say anything you say.
I don't know. I think it's together. We say nin all the time.
Mm. Okay, here's a better one. I'll do 2 more. What's something that you're really proud of?
That I'm really proud of?
Huh?
The boys.
About you.
About me.
Let's make it about you.
Probably getting my master's degree. I was like 7 months pregnant when I started that program.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't quit, and I finished when Jax was just over a year or something like that. A year old. And then when I did my ABA program, that was like during COVID and right after I had Bricks. So I was literally it was on an online course, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on like Zoom calls with Bricks as a newborn, just chilling, just hanging out while I was doing my graduate program. So both of those graduate courses with both boys.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, go ahead and ask me.
What's something you'll never try again?
I don't know. Yogurt?
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Oatmeal?
No, I don't mind oatmeal. Yogurt, probably. I don't know. I was trying to think of something that I did, like, but I've never been like skydiving or bungee jumping. Something that I would never try again. I don't know. What's something that
The
I've
roller
done?
coaster at at Buffalo Bills?
Boy, I don't even think that's there anymore. But I don't know. I don't think that
Escargot?
there's anything. No, I would eat that again.
Mm.
This wouldn't be like I wouldn't go out of my way to do it, but yeah, I don't think there's anything that I've done where I was like, "Yep, that wasn't it," except yogurt.
And that's all I need.
Yeah.
Okay, you got one more?
Okay, ready? If you were guaranteed honest responses to any 3 questions, who and what would you ask?
Does it have to be the same person for all 3 questions?
Nope. That'll be my last question for you. Who and what would you ask if you were guaranteed an honest answer?
I don't know. I have no idea. That's not the best one. There's nothing that I'm like dying to know.
It's not that you're dying to know. It's like if you knew that they couldn't lie to you about something. No?
No.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, ask me one. You got one more, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What does it take for you to trust someone?
In short, proof. Like I'm very big on show me, don't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you feel like I need to trust you, then you need to show me that I can trust you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like most people would just be like, trust me, you could trust me, you could trust me. And it's like, well, you got to show me that I could trust you
Mm-hmm.
by like backing that up with action. You can't just say it. So just proof. If you could relive one day, which day would it be and why?
Ooh.
There you go. We'll finish there. The hop on, hop off bus.
No, I don't know. You know what's interesting? Okay. I would probably say Jackson's birth because
Not Brixton's?
no, because and this is why, because by the time I had Brixton, I feel like obviously with the second, like I kind of knew what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no issues with him. He was born in like 2 hours from the second I started pushing.
Yeah.
With Jax, it was very different, and I really
Why
did
would you want to relive it though? To do it differently?
to do it differently. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if I could change anything, but I just wish I had that more experienced perspective.
Mm.
Maybe things would have been different. With Jax, I was in the hospital for like 5 days.
Mm.
Because I had HELP syndrome,
Mm-hmm.
which was basically the way they explained it to me was like severe preeclampsia. And so I was on magnesium during his birth and Pitocin. So it took him a long time to actually be born. And then I had to taper off of the magnesium or whatever. I was taken off the magnesium, but the effects are in your system for a couple of days. And it was the weirdest feeling, almost like being drunk, but like in your mind, you know, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and I remember them telling me like, you're going to see double and da da da. But just having that feeling like inwardly, I felt normal.
Mm-hmm.
But then like having your eyesight see double and like you just
Right.
feel tired, and obviously you want to see all the people who are coming to visit you and stuff like that, but like I just wanted to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think too, obviously everything with Jax, after that, we finally got home, he had colic
Right.
and jaundice.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a lot, you know, for your first baby. So I think that if I could go back and do it again, I would go back, you know, with that experience as not a first time mom,
Right.
and just change it. I hopefully change it that way and handle it a little bit better. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to ask you one more. We'll just end it with this.
Okay.
Let me find a good one. Okay, ready? I kind of already know what your answer is going to be like. And if it's very generic, then I'm going to ask you one more. What's something you've had to unlearn about love since being with me?
Unlearn about love. Probably that like every day is not going to be a romance novel or a rom-com movie.
Mm.
That
Thanks.
no, I'm saying that's the stuff that like makes you stronger. There's going to be hard days.
Yeah.
Whether it's between the two people, between us, or outlying factors, you know, where you need to lean on that other person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not going to be like a movie.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Love it. Let's be done with that. That was a lot longer than I anticipated.
That was a good one though.
Yeah. Cool. High five. Boop. All right.
Thanks for coming to our podcast.
Bye.
Catch you next time. Bye.
Peace.